Dom's just old school. Like, back in the day, like he used Chizzy, which was our coach. Like Johnny Chiz to me is what Dom is to a lot of his amateur kids who he's got. Do you know what I mean? I spoke to Dom about this. He's the Johnny Chiz, which is someone who's always there, a boxing coach. He does a lot for him, a lot for the community. But Dom years ago was just old school. Dom would get in with anybody. Dom used Chizzy used coming to him like back at there when he was in the pub. I've got your fight, and you take him literally when he was had 3 or 4 pints and take him straight to fight. That's how old school Dom is. So he's always been involved in boxing, and then 2009, I've always been pally with Dom. Like I've always kept in touch with him. In 2009, he set his own boxing gym up in St Helens in Par, which is a very working class area, Par, and he set his first gym up, and it was in the youth centre just up the road, but he only got this tiny little hall that he could use on a night, but he had to set the ring up every night, set all the bags up every night, and take it all down because they all was used for something else. It was used for some dance thing or something as well. So he literally used to do that every night. He used to go, set up, train the kids. There was like 2 or 3 hours of training, set everything back, and he did that every day. But then he started making a real difference in the community. So then the St Helens Council kind of, I don't know how it progressed, but basically thought he needs a place of his own, this fella, because he's making such a big impact in the community. So they moved him down the road to the gym I've been in today. But again, they only give him a small space at the back, which was his gym then. But then again, there was that many kids coming through his doors that, he's literally changing people's lives. The area where it is, it's a rough area. Some of the kids, they've got nothing. All they've got is that gym. So Dom's like the boxing trainer, but he's like a father figure to a lot. He's like a social worker, a youth worker. It's an actual youth club where it is. He's turned. So he's been moved from that gym now into a different gym, into the main venue where it is, which is a youth club, and he's got a cracking space now, which is the Par. The Par Sports and Community Centre, but he's literally in there every day, every hour God sends. He's in there. He goes in the morning, and the kid obviously does amateurs, so there's no amateur training in the morning. But if one of the amateurs, some of the amateurs have left school, so he'll go and let them train, but he's there with his wife. The whole setup that they've got, so they've got a setup where it's everything there. There's a boxing gym, but then there's like where people can go and use the computers, got no computer at home. There's like little gaming setup what they can use. It's a food bank for people who are struggling with food. And, so there's his wife works there, and they're all just volunteers. They've all just got a passion of just helping and giving back to the community. And like I said, Dom started in 2009, and they've just kept upgrading him because he's been making such a massive difference in the community. And yeah, obviously, he continues to do that. He's getting old kids who's coming through his gym, and there's a lot of them who, if they wasn't in that boxing gym, they'd be in jail. It's as simple as that. And he's just a good bloke, Dom. Who, like I said earlier, my amateur trainer was Johnny Chiz. Johnny Chiz was the one for me. I've never forgot him. His legacy will live on forever because, the places we went with him, the stories they tell of him, just what he was like. And Dom is like that now to all these kids coming through. So, he gives a lot for the community, and it's all for just basically just wanting to help people because he don't get out from it. Do you know what I mean, Dom? He's like a proper. It's selfless what he does. He proper puts some hours in.
Yeah, it's incredible, really, isn't it? The men and women that do this, and it's the same story up and down the country, isn't it? And I know you've benefited from this, that bit of discipline, and we've heard it how many times, but they do it all. They ask for nothing. Same, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and he doesn't. Obviously, he just wants you keep on straight and narrow. And I've been there, Dom. A boxing gym saved my life. You know, I've been down that wrong path. I was in jail 4 times. Management sorted me head out, and the place where I sorted out was, obviously it was me wanting change, but it was a boxing gym, and that's what it's doing. It's changing lives. But the place where he's at, a lot of the kids who go, their uncles are in jail, their dads are in jail, and he's just keeping them on the straight and narrow. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, he's there. He's got Mick Gill, who's one of his coaches. He's got a cracking set up, loads of volunteers. And they are literally changing lives.